Hello. Howdy. Uh, wow, it feels like it's been a bit. Long week. But hi, hope everyone's doing okay today. It's been an interesting day for me, lots of ups and downs, but I was, in the end, feeling okay enough to stream. So all that's left, is one more world of Kitsune Tales, one more world with an asterisk, because I am strongly under the impression that there is a post-game that is very difficult, so I am both excited and also a little bit afraid to see how difficult it really is. So, hello, welcome on in. Why am I looking this way? I should be looking this way. Alright, hi. It's been a bit, about a week. Last week we did 2 streams back to back, because I was really enjoying this game. But I was meaning to stream on Thursday, and I kinda got, sidetracked. So, I am excited to finish this up, see where the story goes, and again, the post-game challenge, which I am, again, actually looking forward to because I like difficult platformers to some level, so I'm wondering how difficult this will really be. Alright, so, we have a bit of time for ads, so I should probably, like, actually, turn on the game and everything. That'd probably help. So then we'll turn off the music because I will have double audio. And then I will go to this scene. This is the game capture screen. This is not the right one. This is the right scene. So you might notice a slight difference. This is a very minute difference, but I did make a tweak off screen, off stream. I slightly changed the angle of my tails to be slightly lower. And the reason I did that is so we have a little bit less, like, the tails flicking into the actual window of the screen. You can still get this with my ears a little bit. That might be, yeah, that is the right direction. But normally I'm not doing this, so it's fine. Normally I tilt, like, this way. So, yeah, we won't have the ears clipping into the board, or the tail clipping into the border just randomly anymore. Just a very small change, but if you notice something looks off, or quote-unquote off, that's why. But with that being said, we might as well get started. Hi, welcome on in, everybody. Hi Mario, hi Nicole. So last time, we got through the end of Act 1 and most of Act 2, except we have a couple more levels with Kiri. It's been a week. Will I remember the moveset? Probably not, but we shall see. Now, I remember these levels being kinda difficult, but with power-ups they weren't too bad. That makes me very nervous, because we do not have power-ups as Kiri, so this could be really challenging. I don't know if our sword attack, it can't actually take out the Kappas, so that is good. One less thing to worry about in theory. I'm also a little bit rusty in general, because I have mostly just been playing Fortnite in my downtime, because the new season dropped last week. I almost streamed that last week, to be honest. I just wasn't feeling up to it. I might try to squeeze in something like that before too long. New Rivals, second half of the season drop, so new characters. I've been playing both quite a bit and having a decent time with both. I'm kind of warmed up to Marvel Rivals. Hi Lego, or hi GB. At launch I was very lukewarm on it, but I've definitely warmed up to it quite a bit. My overall issue with Rivals is still it's Overwatch. So like, as someone who's kind of like iffy on Overwatch in a lot of ways, some of the Overwatchness of it does kinda not sit well with me in some ways, but for the most part, where am I? Wow, you go really high up if you want to. I don't know what the actual like ceiling is on these levels, because it felt like we were flying, like we flew really high up. I also didn't reactivate this. That's on me. Oops. I do have a donation goal through Coffee sign up. It's like a very casual goal at this point. I don't know if any of my plans are actually going to happen at this point. It might be a little too soon to, or too late to have started planning on some things I want to do, but it's still good to have this goal. Even if I don't get to make it out to like cons or anything, there is the feeling of like, you know, Switch 2 is coming out soon, so that's why I put in like stream equipment, or like stream expensive, because technically the Switch 2 would sort of be like a stream expense, from the standpoint of, yeah, that would be good for streaming, potentially. You know, new games, you know, if I'm doing a lot of game clearing, having the Switch 2 would be nice, so, just to kind of explain that a little bit. You're having a hard time adjusting to a Marvel rifle since not having played Overwatch since 2018. I can't remember the last time I played Overwatch 1. I think I played it before I shut down, like very briefly. But I didn't really invest too much time in it. Past like seasonal events, trying to get all the cosmetics I wanted, and I never did. I actually got rid of my old account because of all the Activision Blizzard stuff for a while. I made a new one very briefly for Overwatch 2 because I was curious, but because I lost all my cosmetics, I kind of lost interest because I couldn't use all the pre-skins I spent like a couple of years accumulating through like loot boxes. I can't believe bringing back loot boxes is actually like a good thing now, and how they're trying to propose it. It's like, never thought I'd see the day when everyone would be like, oh my god, they're bringing back loot boxes in a positive sense. It's like genuinely confusing to me. Marvel Rivals is like interesting to me because it doesn't feel as heavily monetized as actual Overwatch. The main thing that confuses me a little bit is like there's no alternate colors compared to Overwatch. There's like each character gets like one alternate color and that's basically it. So like, you know, Luna Snow, for example, only has one alternate color, and that's green, which isn't my favorite, to be honest. If there's ever like a pink Luna Snow alt, I'd definitely be more down for that. Though I did pick up the Mirai 2099 alt finally, because I saved up enough blue currency. I forgot the term for it exactly. The next skin I'm kind of interested in is the Sue Storm wedding outfit, because I think it looks pretty. But beyond that, I almost forgot that that's how that worked. Beyond that, I kind of like a couple of the alternate colors for characters. We already have gone through this part of the game, so I'm just kind of getting distracted talking about Marvel. Okay, we made it. Again, that wall jump comes in clutch. Hell yeah. We're having a pretty smooth run of this, which means we're going to have it all come tumbling down before too long, because I know my luck. I'm gonna get overconfident and then immediately start getting bodied because I overestimate my ability / underestimate how difficult the game is. Again, I'm having about as good of luck as actual Mario 3, like slots and everything. Oh shoot, okay, I need to be more patient. Even though we're Kiri, we still need to be a little bit patient here. Oh right, that lantern's like a trap. Got it. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna just take my time, not take too many silly risks, and actually just, yeah. Carefully make our way through the level instead of just rushing through with reckless abandon. Yeah, that did not go the way I'd hoped. The other news of the day is I did my quarterly loss of blood today, so that was fun. As in blood draw for a blood test. It went well, sort of. It didn't hurt too badly. This time. Sometimes it's just kinda, you know, bad luck got a lab tech who just like really jammed it in there. Sometimes it's just, you know, luck of the draw. No, this one wasn't the best by any means. You could probably just infinitely wall jump between those two and survive. Like, that'd probably work. This isn't even the level I was worried about. There's one after this I'm really thinking is gonna take a bit, because Kiri only has one hit, which makes this a little bit more complicated. But yeah, once you can actually get used to like speedrunning with Kiri's moveset, this is very fun. But again, also very challenging at the same time, due to... Oh god, we have to do the really weird fight with Kiri. That's not gonna be fun. Though actually, we might be able to defeat the Lack 2 enemy with the Rising Slash, now that I think about it. So this might not be that bad. Or it might be terrible, who knows? So yeah, if we can actually defeat this enemy right away, this won't be too bad. If we can't, this will suck. This might take a few times to actually do that. Yeah, that does actually work. Okay, so this fight won't be that bad. This will actually be easier than with Yuzu. Which is a little bit backwards. There's something a little bit weird about this mode. Again, it's very Revenge of Midnight, but... Oh shit, the problem with Revenge of Midnight is you have less health. Like, in Nightmare and Dreamland specifically, you only have 3 hit points, compared to Kirby's 6. But he has a bunch of other cool moves to make up for that. But like, Kiri kind of has a lot of upsides, but... Well, actually, no, she does have less health, because... She doesn't start with 2 hits, she only starts with 1 every reset. So she actually does have kind of the Meta Knight system there. So yeah, this actually is an apt... Oh shit. Apt comparison. Yeah, that was like way easier than with Yuzu.
This is your last chance to do the right thing, Aaron.
I am doing the right thing. You just don't understand my position.
I do understand. I didn't at first, but I do now. You just need to stop working for Kamino. Then you'll be free to do the right thing.
No, Kiri, I can't just stop working for him. It doesn't work that way. That's what you never understood. And this time, I won't be able to take it easy on you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Aaron.
Well, time to get her ass kicked a few times, I'm sure. Okay, she has priority. Good to know. I mean, she is like the mentor, it makes sense for her to have priority. Okay. I'm trying to play too reckless. I need to actually slow down a little bit. Okay, this attack. Oh yeah, her hitbox is like... I feel like hitboxes in this game are also one of my biggest issues in general. Some of them don't really make a lot of sense. Ah, okay, right, she counters. Again, it's been a week, so I kind of forgot some of her attack patterns, just a little bit. Okay, they don't let you cheese it. That makes sense, but I'm a little bit like, ah, bummer. I was hoping I could just cheese that, but... I mean, you could probably blade dash into that to speed it up. I'd be really curious to see what, like, a fast Aaron fight would look like. He's slightly gutsy on my part. Okay, that was sick. Totally intended and not at all just an accidental input there. That worked out. Alright, place your bet. So we're gonna end up fighting the roaming enemy before we defeat Aaron. I feel like there's a possibility of that happening. What am I doing? I have so many items. I should actually use some of them. I'm just trying to do this with one hit. That just is like part of my problem right now. Immediately loses said hit, okay. You just kind of have to get into a rhythm, okay. The problem is, like, she has counters for everything. Like, if you try to go high, she can Rising Slash. If you try to go low, she can Blade Dash. So, you kind of have to, like, bait her into it, I think. That's what I did last time, actually. I kind of forgot. Again, it's been a bit. So yeah, kind of baiting her into... Or you can just do that. That works, too. Yeah, I think that is the ticket, to try to bait certain actions. Shit, that was going really well. That was like 4 hits, so probably one more after that would have done it. I do feel like this is pretty consistent, that part right there. Okay, that is not entirely unworkable. Again, I'm developing somewhat consistent strats for some of this fight. Not all of this fight, but some of this fight. Hi Esper, welcome on in. We're just on the presumably last Aaron fight here. Right, she can do that. Cool. What did I do? There was like a dramatic pause there. And I'm like, I don't know what I did exactly. It was kind of by accident. Taking it slow. Since I did very good on that first part. There we go. A little bit of a struggle, but not too bad. Damn, not even a cutscene for that? Huh, that's weird.
Let match.
I have failed to write down the solutions of this. Apparently they are fixed by file, which means I'm just royally botching this. I don't know if there's a way to do these in post-game. That'd be really helpful. I don't know if there is. I guess I could also save scum if we just like close the game after too. That would work. Okay, you could probably skip a platform cycle very easily as Kiri, if you time this properly, which I did not. Note blocks continue to be the bane of my existence no matter what game we're playing. That seems to be the takeaway of this. Alright, it drops a rice ball. I kind of want that. I also don't want to die, so that's the other problem. With note blocks in Mario, you can hit them from underneath to make the items spawn. You can't do that in this game, which is a bit of an oversight, I'd say. Not like an oversight in the sense of like, you know, this is obviously very deliberate design. This isn't like, oops, they accidentally meant to do that and didn't. It's just like, it is something that makes it a little bit harder than actual Mario 3. Again, it's a game that wears this inspiration on its sleeve a bit, which always is interesting when there's slight little contrasting moments of like, yeah, this isn't exactly like Mario 3 in terms of this. And again, it's a little bit less forgiving in some ways. Oh, this hellscape level. I remember this one now. This still wasn't the one I was worried about. That was the potentially scary part. Okay, that worked. Okay. Yeah, being able to air stall is saving my ass a lot here. Okay. Neat. Halfway. I do like the storytelling of like we're starting to see little targets show up, which does tie into like the boss of this particular world where he has like an army of like a red panda army accompanying him. Playing with fire. Okay. Okay, that damage boost worked very well. Okay. Neat. Got it. Hell yeah. If I died to the enemy at the very end, that would have been very sad after like saving it so many times. Very glad I didn't totally botch it at the end, at the easy part. Oh yeah, we don't have like fire protect this time, so this is gonna be fun. Shit. Immediately lose it. Cool. Alright, button here. Actually, we didn't need that. We can Rising Slash. Like, I'm definitely not optimizing this, particularly well here. Shoot. Alright, time to panic just a little bit here. Yeah, we're fine. No worries. I say, almost immediately sliding into lava. Nothing to worry about. No fear. Have confidence. It is a very fun level, though. Again, that'd be fun as Yuzu without power-ups, because then you'd actually have to platform really well instead of just kind of BSing your way through, which is what I did both times as both characters. This is the level I'm worried about. I think. I forgot she had this move, if I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been using this one. Yeah, this is why I'm worried about it. This is like the one level that doesn't quite sit well with me a little bit so far. Just because it feels like it's a little bit hard to predict where things are gonna be. Like, I almost feel like there should be coins here to kind of show where you're supposed to be landing, because it doesn't feel entirely clear otherwise. Typically the game is generally better about like telegraphing things, but this does not feel well telegraphed in a lot of ways. That might just be me. Like here there are coins. I wish there were coins earlier because I died so much on the early part. I'm kind of acing this part. And yeah, like that's the easy part, oddly enough. As soon as you get to the coins, it's not that bad. And we have this, like, fun little drop. And now we have the lava section. This is the part I was actually worried about, not the previous part. But with Kiri, this might not be too bad. This is basically a timed section of, like, trying to keep up with the platform. Why did I do that? Good thing you can chain moves, otherwise I definitely would have died there. Why did I do that? You can also just duck these if you don't care about the coins, which I kinda don't. I'm like kinda rich in this game. Oh shoot, staying alive, got it. Hell yeah. First try. Let's go. Alright, final regular level. So all that's left is, boss. Let's see what this entails. Oh right, the mini-boss too. This might take a few tries. Cool. Just ran straight into an arrow. Alright, the lava. So this is a level that's a little tricky, because the lava... I feel like the lava hitbox extends too far up. Like, this is a genuine, like, complaint I do have. Why do I keep doing that? It's like, because it's a slope, you can clip the lava ever so slightly, which can be very frustrating. Also, these arrow positions are like, okay, if you run off, you hit the lava. If you jump, you hit the arrow. So that's a little bit, like... awkward. I might just burn an item on this, to be honest. Since we... Wait, I can't burn an item. I'm stuck in a level loop, actually. There we go. Just need to break the cycle, basically, and then we're good. You can also probably die after hitting the block if you clip the lava, so we're gonna be careful about that. And now we're at the final level.
You are here to challenge me for the final elemental key, I assume.
I am, yes.
You will not find me so easy to defeat as the others.
Then it's good that I've honed my skills on this journey, because I won't fail Akko.
It's about the girl, then, not your tarnished reputation.
That's right. When you care enough about someone, you can accomplish almost anything.
Then I suppose that we shall see if you really care enough about this Akko. Ready yourself.
Oh wait, do we have an actual fight this time? Cause like, with Yuzu, we just kinda ran through. So I'm wondering what this is all about. Oh, that just has a hitbox, okay. There's also a secret apparently, like you can get items. By the way, there's like an achievement for beating the entire game up to this point without getting hit once as Kiri, because there's like a scarf item hidden in 1-2, which you can't revisit by the way, so you have to do this like first try. You can also just, you know, close out the game, Alt F4 if you take a hit, and that should reset it before it actually autosaves. There's also a little secret warp over here, which is like a shortcut to the Guardian. This is something I would not have known about, but I did see there was an achievement for it, so this is how I knew about this. You know, this playthrough is mostly unspoiled, but I did end up seeing a couple details here or there. Huh, interesting. There's like samurai armor down there, but you can't reach it? I like how this is the shortcut. This doesn't feel short. This feels like longer than the actual normal playthrough. So again, this being a shortcut feels interesting. I like it though, new level layout. Though we could have accessed this as Yuzu if we had used like the specific power-up that lets us break blocks, but we didn't get that power-up for that stage. I didn't think about that. Like, I knew there was a secret in one of the houses, but I didn't know where it was or what item it needed, so... You know, with Kiri, we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, this should take us straight to the end, I would hope, given, that was not easy in itself. Yeah, we're actually behind. Hell yeah.
That's the last of the keys. Now, how do I get you out?
We should wait for Yuzu. I can sense her magic now that she has all the elemental attunements and is so close.
Aren't we always waiting for Yuzu?
Not like that, silly. It'll just be a lot better if the three of us combined our efforts to open the prison.
Did we always need her help? I thought that these keys were enough.
We could do it without her. I could even do it on my own, with enough time. But it will be much faster with her help and the keys.
Oh, what do we do until then?
Well, we could plan a date.
A date? You mean like you and me?
Yes. Something fun and romantic. And if it goes well, you get to kiss me at the end.
Maybe? There's this kabuki theater I've been hearing about. Or is that a stupid idea?
It's a date.
I guess it is. So, that's what happened. I've been collecting the elemental keys to help free Akko. Along the way, she and I got close.
You're friends now?
Well, actually...
We're going on a date once we get back to the village.
That's amazing! I'm so happy for you two!
You aren't jealous?
No, you're my best friends, and I'm really glad that you found each other.
You are?
Yeah. On my quest, I looked at how I'd been acting, and I'm sorry if I led you two on a bit.
Let us on?
Yeah. I realized that I was sending you both mixed signals. I was afraid that you wouldn't be my friends anymore if you realized I wasn't interested in dating you.
You'd never lose my friendship, Yuzu.
Or mine. So who do you want to date? If it's not either of us.
Nobody. It's not something I think that I'll ever want. And this quest helped me realize that that's okay.
I fear that I must interrupt this touching little moment. It wouldn't do to let you ruin all my hard work, after all.
You've been the villain behind this all along.
Oh no, Kiri. I'm the hero. The one who stopped your reign of terror. It is such a shame that I was too late to save poor little Yuzu and Ako.
We'll stop you.
You'll try, but I've brought an old friend of yours.
You!
Carrie, wait! Kiri, you need to sit still while I heal you.
I'm fine, Ako.
You're not fine, Kiri. Now, let me heal you. You still owe me that date, after all. Kamino is using his soul sphere to empower the Oni. If you hit it enough times, you'll disrupt his spell. Until I finish healing Kiri, it's up to you.
Easy peasy. I'll be done in 2 shakes of a tail.
Oh, we're playing Yuzu again. By the way, I heard thunder just now. I hope I don't lose power or anything, 'cause that'd be bad at the, final boss of the game. But hey, if the stream goes down unexpectedly, that's probably what happened. Alright, so what are we doing exactly here? Okay. Now, where do we start, actually? Oh good, we start here. We don't even get over to the world map. We can't even, select items or anything. I think I have to catch the block as it's sliding, potentially. Or I just need to be really fast. Like that. Okay, so I just need to be quick about this. Okie dokie. Can I miss having all of Yuzu's moves? Or Kiri's moves, I'm gonna be honest. That's like a very narrow timing window, actually. Oh shit. Not ideal. We can make this work, potentially. Or not. Or I can just run straight into that. Yeah, being able to go back for items would be nice. Like, being able to select, a power-up would be great, but I'm just gonna take the L. Yeah, being able to also, Rising Slash would completely break this fight, so... God. I'm just gonna do this. I definitely need power-ups for this. Why did I do that? Actually, if you use the other playstyle, where you can use power-ups, this would actually be really easy. So... yeah, no power-ups, for the sake of making this a little bit more challenging. It's final boss, after all. I also don't know how many hits this is going to take, which is the other mildly concerning part of this. Okay. I also feel like the debris falling is a lot on top of the guards. Was that 3 hits on this, attempt? At least Kiri and Ako are kinda taking care of each other.
Is she?
Don't worry, I can heal her. Now go be my hero.
For you? Always. Time to end this!
Does this just play the same? Oh, and you're right, we only can take 1 hit. That's the challenge. I was like, this will be too easy with Rising Slash, right? Wait, do I not have that, or did I press the wrong button? I think I pressed the wrong button. It's like I stopped playing Valkyrie for like 2 seconds and I already forget how to play as her. Ah, so they don't let you cheese it. Gotcha. You actually do have to play this semi-legit. Huh. I'm actually a little bit confused now, because the swing of that's so fast. I wonder if you have to, like, blade dash away. Like, yeah, no, I thought this would be really easy, given that Kiri has so many more moves. Yeah, I take that back. I think this is actually going to be a lot harder, without, with just the attack patterns and everything. Yeah, no, that's really fast. I'm like, how do you deal with that? Unless you catch it on the backswing. That could work if you bounce and then blade dash. I'm gonna try that again. Like go high on purpose and then do that away. Oh shit. Yeah, like that. That's really tight though. I think the jumping off the orb works better because you have extra height to dodge the swing. So yeah, aiming high basically is the ticket here. Block's gonna drop. And dodge that. And then we can do that again.
Yuzu, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. Better than the last time that mushroom hit me.
She must be fine if she's making jokes that bad.
Okay, Yuzu. Are you ready to knock down that Oni?
Of course. My clan are all about the punching.
Oh, this is but a minor setback. Nothing can stop my glorious destiny.
It's kind of nice how we defeated him as a team.
Huh, it really is. We should have a team name. How about the Best Friend Squad?
I feel like someone else is already using that name, Akko.
How about
we talk about it over ramen?
Hey, I assume that's like credits. Yuzu being the supportive wing fox. This was a lot of fun. Again, I have a couple little issues, very small issues, mostly just, again, like, a couple little gripes with, like, again, certain enemy placements are a lot, and again, I think the bosses in general aren't, like, the most stellar. In general, they're kind of straightforward a lot of times. The other main issue I do have is I think the music is a little bit flat, though, again, nothing is, like, hugely a problem in my opinion. And it's also, again, a lot harder than I thought it would be, so it's like, if you want an easy platformer, this is not it. This is kind of a lot. And again, even as someone who's playing a lot of Mario 3, it feels like this really kind of threw me for a loop a few times, more than I expected. But again, this was a lot of fun, this was very cute. We're not done yet, though, because we still have post-game stuff. Which I'm very excited to dive into. Very nervous about too, because again, it's supposedly very hard. Again, achievements mentioned like Kaizo. So yeah, it definitely feels to me like we might be on these next levels for a little bit. I'm very excited to see how those go though again. I've enjoyed the challenge so far. Nothing has been particularly frustrating in all fairness, because I like trying to memorize patterns and trying to get better at everything. So I did enjoy this quite a bit. And there we have the voice cast. Again, of the main cast, Michelle Knott stands out as, you know, Jessie from Pokemon. And obviously Kara Buckland. The name Angela Tran sounds really familiar, but I can't place any other roles. Yeah, I highly recommend this if you like, you know, retro-style platformers, if you like, you know, Mario 3-style platformers specifically. The other main issue I do have is not being able to replay World 1, so like, you can only access Worlds 2 through 6, as far as I can tell, which is kind of weird. I wish there was a way to go back to those first levels, so again, I would trivialize one achievement, which is for beating the game like straight through, basically, without taking a hit as Kiri. Which again, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Apparently there's like a cheat code. It's actually, I don't remember if it was the Konami code or not, but it was very close. So I definitely feel like it would be a lot more doable that way. Oh, that's cute. I like that art style. But yeah, overall, very fun. Very enjoyable. I'm taking screenshots on Steam. I don't know if you can hear that sound. But just for my game clearing thread. I do have a game clearing thread on Blue Sky if you wanna see all the games I've finished on my own time, for example.
Aaron, just the woman I needed in this challenging time. With your aid, I'm certain that we can reverse this little setback.
Your scheme to usurp Kiri's position as the heir backfired, and now it's your reputation that's ruined, Kamino.
That is why your aid is so essential. You understand the importance of my grand destiny.
No. What I understand is that I'm finally free of my obligations to you and your twisted plans. Goodbye.
Get back here right now! I made you, and I can ruin you! This makes no sense. How can this happen? The hero always wins.
The story may be over, but a new world has appeared. Enter the portal to the bonus world for the final test of your skill. Oh, we can swap characters. I was not aware of that. Interesting. What's this? Oh, that's by the Oni Cave, huh? But, like, we can't go back there, interestingly. So again, we kind of have the same problem as World 1, if we can't go back there, which is kind of a bummer. I want to test something now that we can swap over to user again. I want to see if we can actually do the side quests over here now.
You return, Kitsune.
Yeah, I have a little time. Are you ready to let me help you?
First, I wish to know why it is that you are so busy.
That's great! Most people don't seem to want to hear about it.
That does not bode well.
So, my childhood friend Kiri kidnapped my sort of girlfriend, Akko, out of jealousy.
There is no sort of. Either she is your girlfriend or she isn't. It is not complicated.
It is complicated, though.
I find myself growing weary for more than one reason. We will speak of my unfinished business when you return.
Because we're like in a post-game state, we can probably just do all of these at once, which is nice. So we'll just head back in.
Hey, Mr. Samurai! I'm back!
Yes. Are you here to make good on your offer?
To help you? Yeah, that's why I'm here. What sort of unfinished business do you have anyhow?
When I went off to war, my wife was pregnant. So I never got to see my son, Kyo, or tell him that I loved him.
That's so sad. I'll try and find him for you. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a tail.
Alright, so now we have to find Kyo.
Hello, Miss Yuzu. How goes your quest to help Miss Akko?
It's going pretty good, but I'm here about something else.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out about Lord Yamamoto's son, Kyo.
Well, I do know Kyo. He's a nice lad, unlike his evil father. You might have met him and not even realized it. I can tell you about him if you'd like. You know how we old men love to tell stories.
Yes, please.
Wait, do we not get to hear it? Oh. Interesting. So, I guess that's a hint, is that, like, it is someone... like an NPC kind of a thing. Have we even been over here yet? There's no one here, okay. I do like the art style of the people around town. It's very, like, simple, but very expressive. And I mean, that also applies to Yuzu and Kiri as well. Similar art style, but like the little big eyes. Very, like, distinct template. Oh yeah, that's just for selling that stuff. Oops, did not mean to go to the world map. Is there no other building we can go to? Oh, okay. So, I wonder if we go back to Yamamoto now?
I'm back! I asked the village elder about your son, and he knew all about him.
You did? Is he... happy?
He is! He lives in town with his husband.
Who is his husband?
He's a raccoon man named Ren. The two of them run the arcade together.
A raccoon man?
Yeah, there are a lot of beastkin in the village. It took them in when the war made them refugees.
Thank you for telling me about my son. But I grow weary once more.
Sure, I'll be back in...
2 shakes of a tail. Yes, I know.
So I guess we have one more thing. I wonder if this is like doable now? Like if it's with progression, it's like every world.
I'm back!
You return for the final time.
What do you mean? I'll visit again.
No, Kitsune. You will not. I have a charge, A simple enough task for one such as you. Once you agree, I will pass on to the afterlife.
Already?
Yes. I have written a letter to my son, telling him what I want him to know. You will deliver it for me, yes?
I guess, but I'll miss our talks if you go.
To my surprise, I think that I will miss them as well, odd Kitsune girl. Farewell.
Aww. Well, guess we have to go to the arcade and wrap up this little quest.
Hi, I've got a letter for you. You may want to wait to open it until you're not at work. Okay, well, bye!
Aw, I was hoping there'd be a little bit more dialogue to that, but it's okay. I still haven't done these two for the achievements. Other than that, I have most of the achievements. So I have the two, like the Scarf one, the two tied to the arcade games I still need to do. And that's kind of it, actually. And also, obviously, the post-game, which we'll be starting right now, actually. I think I'm actually gonna run ads a little bit early. There's like 8 minutes to go, but I really need to step away, so I think we'll just go to intermission a little bit early. Hi, we should be back now. So I goofed. Before I stepped away, I meant to run ads. I did not hit the button. So, longer break than I had intended, unfortunately. But I'm new to this. I haven't really run ads very much on my streams. But I figured I might as well at least experiment with it. For a little bit at least. Alright, oh hi, hey, thank you for the hydration check. I'll make sure to do that before we jump in. Alright, let's jump into the bonus world. I really wonder how this is going to go. Looks like we have 8 levels. Alright, good start. We have a Lakitu enemy. Cool. You know what? This is giving Mario World energy with Star Road. That is my immediate thought with this particular vibe. Like with the layout of the levels and everything. I am curious about the house at the end. That's the main thing I'm like, not sure about. Purple flavored. Oh, yeah. The grape soda river of death, probably. Oh, right, there's probably a death water joke in here somewhere. I don't even think I've seen that video. Everyone quotes death water constantly, but I don't think I ever saw that. Like, someone had to say it at least once. It's like, I know the community where I got my start primarily from. Shit. I wish these little, like, you know, the heads in the pipe had, like, Mario 1 hitboxes, where it's like the piranha plants are not, like, don't have active hitboxes at the very, like, tip of them. Like, that would be really nice, but, alas. Oh, thank god, a checkpoint. Yeah, no, this ain't easy. Damn, I got really far of just bailing forward with reckless abandon. That almost worked out. I'm just gonna take the L on this one. I'm not even gonna try. I want to keep the extra hit as long as possible for this. Alright. Damn. Okay. Okay. We're alive. We're alive. We are alive. We're not alive. So yeah, this is why I'm like, I don't know how long this is gonna take. This might even be a 4-stream game, just based on this nonsense we're dealing with right now. Actually, can we switch to Kiri? Because this might be easier as Kiri, but I almost feel like that's... Shit. We'll try. Never mind, we're not gonna try. Because she has so many extra moves, it would be easier. However, there's a part of me that is like prideful and stubborn, so we might try with Yuzu just to see if we can. Because like I'd prefer to beat this with Yuzu just because this does feel like it'd be a little bit harder without all the like, you know, again, it's very much like Ritual of the Night, or, well, Curse of the Moon, actually, with the, like, bonus powers that Zangetsu can get in, like, the ultimate mode. That's basically Kiri, so, like, yeah, it'd be a lot easier with all the extra special moves, but yeah, it's satisfying. I don't know. Alright. Oh, we got to be a Snow Pop once more. I don't know how to feel about this power-up for this level. Oh, shit. We can swim in this. It is not death water, as it turns out. It is just interestingly colored. Alright, this one doesn't seem too bad. I definitely should not say that out loud, but this doesn't seem too bad. Again, this music is very chill for how deadly everything is here. I should wait for the bird. Yeah, we have 8 levels of this, by the way. So yeah, this might take an extra stream, which isn't a problem. What I'll probably do is have a backup game in mind for, like, game clearing, and then just have that on standby, so we can just jump straight to it once we beat Kitsune Tales. Ideally, it'll only take 1 more stream, but Lord knows how many it'll take in practice. Alright, so far so good. Actually, ice isn't too bad here. Plus just, you know, I'll never turn down an opportunity to be a Snow Pop in a game. To be honest. That was close. Okay, Perilous. Oh no. Wait, that was actually really easy. I was expecting, like, Mario World levels of, like, collision shank with that. Oh, we lost our power-up. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure, actually, in the other stages we keep our form. This one seems to start us with a power-up. Oh, no. I am immediately filled with dread, I'm not gonna lie, at what I'm witnessing. So the reason I'm filled with dread is, like, you know, underwater levels are not my forte, normally, let alone super hard, you know, underwater levels. Alright, I also forgot to do something off screen, but it's okay. That's a lot of fish, but luckily they do give us a power-up. They're not that mean. If you did this without a power-up, this would actually be hell. With a power-up, this is pretty chill, actually. Just a nice little swim through grape soda water. Now we have a problem. We have a big problem now. Alright, at least we got a checkpoint. I don't know if that picked up, but that was a lot of thunder just now. Moderate concern. There are 2 pathways, one that feels very dangerous, but I wonder if this is like the fast path, and then the other is like slower, but more like, you know, safe, kind of. That's like my guess at least, but Maybe it's just for a power-up. That could also be the case. I do like the little small paws, like treading water here. It's a very cute sprite. Yuna's a very fun character in general. I do like how at the end it's very much like, oh, she just is not interested in romance, period. It's not just like specifically, you know, these two. It's like she is giving off big like aromantic energy, which is nice. Ghost house. This is what I was afraid of. That's a lot of rain outside. Again, I really hope I don't lose power or anything. So that is stormy. I have like noise cancellation on, so hypothetically you shouldn't actually hear it too much. But you never know. Alright, so the trick of this power-up is A double jumps, or like pressing A twice double jumps, pressing R flutters, or like, you know, floats down. That's the tricky part about this, because, you know, in Mario World, for example, it's both buttons do both actions. So it's a little bit wonky feeling having a separate button for that. It's not like a horrible thing, but it does, like, throw off my muscle memory having to press R and not just, you know, hold A. At least I can go through those blocks, that helps a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna kinda gun it through here, I think. I think that's the best strat. Oh, that's a problem. Actually, no, the blocks do kind of affect the ghosts there. That's interesting. Oh, thank god, a checkpoint. Do not like that. Oh no. This goes on for a while. Oh god. Without a power-up too. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Shit. That one felt slightly off cycle. It felt like a slightly longer delay before it initialized. Yeah, I didn't aggro the first ghost, so that was nice at least. Also, with Kiwi, this actually... with Kiwi, this might not be too bad. I was looking too much at the other block up ahead. I was not paying attention to my surroundings whatsoever. I'm also wondering if there's a catch, like if there's more than 8 levels here. Like there's gonna be like a super hard thing after, like a perfect run style. Like we're in World S right now, but will there be a perfect run equivalent? That's like my big question mark at the moment. Oh god, I hate that. Oh no. Really don't like that. Yeah, the biggest problem I have with the ghosts is I don't quite understand why they aggro sometimes, but not other times. It feels a little erratic. Like, what causes them to aggro? Just gonna run for it. Okay, that worked. Hey, this is very good about giving us, you know, copious checkpoints though, so that's nice. This is disgusting. I'm processing all of this right now. Oh. That is a lot of rain. Hi Icy, welcome on in. Thank you for the head pat. I do like how the current chat box I'm using lets emotes be like really big. If it's like a standalone emote by itself. I think that's a very cool detail. What the hell do I do after that, though? Once all the blocks are out, where do I go? Yeah, I wish I didn't have to sit through this cutscene every time. That's my, like, one, like, other major gripe with the ghost levels. Again, it's all the ghost levels that I seem to have issues with. Shit. Yeah, these are, like, literally the achievements call them Kaizo levels, like, genuinely. Like, so I'm not surprised by any of what I'm witnessing right now. Like, it literally straight up says Kaizo. But my only fear is that this isn't the Kaizo world. This is like world, again, we haven't hit our perfect run equivalent, and that's what I'm really afraid of. Where do I stand? That's safe. Oh, thank God they give us floor. Hell yeah. Yeah, my biggest fear is what is that house? That is literally what I'm most concerned about. Welcome to the Goblin's Grotto. How about a challenge? Before you jump in, be warned. This is not for everyone, and there's no real reward. You get no items and only one hit. If it feels too hard, just take a step back and try again later. Let me teach you. Oh no. Oh no. So hey, about that Kaizo comparison, huh? Forget it. I take back my, like, complaining. I got it first try. Maybe I'm actually better, like, goated after all. Or maybe I'm not goated. Yeah, hey, there's shell jumping now. I am terrified. Okay, what do you have to say? It's just the same. Change your shell jump onto new obstacles. Yeah. Hey, guess what I never learned how to do in a Mario ROM hack? Well, right idea, just too low. I mean, you could do something really cheesy, hypothetically. Worst case scenario, we can switch to Kiri. I think. We're only one room in. We can check. Oh! They don't let you play these with Kiri. Ew. So they thought of that. Huh. Hey, remember how I got first try and now I can't get it at all? I'm doing something wrong here. I'm definitely doing something wrong here. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like, they tell you something about the coin, and I didn't absorb it enough. So I'm actually gonna go back in. I'm gonna talk to this character again. Jump and release square just as you're about level with the coin. The trick to landing on the shells to release the X button because you fall more quick. Oh. Ew. I hate this. But again, it's the case of I'm not mad. Like, I'm not frustrated at the moment. We'll see how it is in like 10 minutes from now. However, I knew what I was getting myself into with this. Like, you know, when you call it a Kaizo level, it's like, what do you expect at a point? Okay, I'm getting it now. shit. Maybe I'm not getting it now. Can I not pick this up? Okay. Now, it depends on how wild they go with this. If it's just this initial shell jump into this won't be that bad. If it's like chaining multiple shell jumps together, then I'm gonna have a problem. Damn, that's tight. Huh. Yeah, the tricky part is letting go of jump and then pressing it again when you jump. Yeah, this is kind of like out of left field. This got out of pocket for like a Mario World or like Mario 3 style. This like Kaizo Mario 3 does exist in all fairness. So this isn't really out of pocket because there is precedent of that in Mario 3 specifically. I'm not picking this up. This is my main issue. I need to pick this up. See, my problem is getting enough height off of it to make the spikes. You can handle it more than 3. There's like Kaizo Sonic? Oh. That sounds terrifying. Also letting go of square, because then, you know, you're not running. That's the other thing that's throwing me off. There's a lot here that's just like chaining together multiple inputs in a way that's like very, like, it's a lot. See, we're getting there. We're getting better. It's actually a really good tutorial if you want to learn how to do this. I don't know how applicable it would be. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting enough height. That's the main issue. That would have been good if I had bounced. Like, that was a proper amount of height, I think. Ah, you'd go from below. Gotcha. Okay. That feels too far away, though. I don't know if I can get enough distance on that. The problem is, it's like Mario 3 shell physics, where if you bounce off of it just in a certain way, you end up actually going, like... If you jump down onto the shell, you don't pick it up, you just bounce. Shit. Actually... Why does it have a hitbox? Yeah, but only for the shell itself. Almost. Okay, we're getting close. Oh god, but what comes after this is the problem. Because we haven't gotten to practice anything else in this godforsaken level. Too high. So yeah, having to like repress both buttons, that's the hard part. I'm also doing a claw grip right now, which isn't the most comfortable thing in the world. Oh right, I can get momentum. Oh no. I could like run and jump. Like that. And this is a lot to take in. But again, this is like a skill I never actually picked up anywhere. Not even in actual Kaizo, because shell jumping kinda became more of a thing after Kaizo 1, I feel. At least that's just my gauge of the situation. It feels like the real nuts, like, shell jumps were more like a Kaizo 2 onwards kind of a thing, not so much Kaizo 1. Okay, I have an idea, actually. If you fast fall if you're not holding the button... Maybe it's better to actually hold the button here. At least the way I'm doing it. Nope. This is 7-5. It's a short-ass level. Like... A lot of the speedruns of this level are very short. The idea is to release Z at a certain point, which will release the shell and throw it to your right. You will then also release the jump to fall back down onto the shell, while quickly repressing it to get a lot of height out of the jump. The most consistent way to shell jump is to stand 2 blocks away, jump up, and right when your character is starting to fall downwards, release the shell. If you're the correct distance... Oh my god, that's really clever actually. I like how I read this thing, I almost get it. Like, okay, we're cooking now. Yeah, cooking with gas, okay. Fuck. I know I don't try to swear very often on these streams, but oh no. Oh no. I see what to do here. This isn't that bad, actually. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh. Okay. You gotta catch the umbrella in midair. Okay. See, I just don't have tags, like mature tags on, so I worry about swearing too much, just from the standpoint of like, I might get in trouble if I'm not tagging this correctly. Let's go. Let's not go. Oh no, that's bad actually. Best thing to do would be to hit it and then drop from below, I think. Again, I swear a lot in my own time, but it's just, on stream I try not to swear very much. Gross. Oh no, I forgot there's Mario 3 rules where they come out of their shell if you wait too long. So we gotta like speedrun this shit, okay. Last problem. This is probably the last room. I don't know how hard it's gonna get, is the other concern I have. Like, this is some, like, grade A Kaizo nonsense right now. I'm also using a DualSense, which might not be the best choice of controller. 2 blocks away. So, okay, that'd be above the middle spike there. I wonder if that applies to Mario World logic too, in which case, I wonder if it actually will jump in that game too, with that knowledge. This part's annoying a little bit, just because it's really hard to actually get the shell and then have enough time to actually, like, do the jump. So you're kind of like racing against the clock in a way. Or you can just ace it, that works too. Oh no. Charging Chuck nonsense. Is this just Kaizo 1? Like, kind of level design? Because this is a Charging Chuck. I don't mean to, like, keep comparing it, and yet... Oh no, I see what's coming up, and I don't like this. This looks mean as hell. Oh, they give you enough time. Oh, actually this isn't too bad. Okay, this is pretty doable. Like, okay, I was really worried about this, like, you know, Kaizo kind of thing. This is like Kaizo Light, which I'm sure some would look at me right now like, what the hell are you talking about? This is still Kaizo, which is like, yeah, on one hand that's true. On the other hand, I've played actual Kaizo, and therefore, I'm looking at this like, you know what, this isn't too bad. Again, maybe I'm just a masochist though, when it comes to 2D platformers. Maybe I'm just like... I have a very warped sense of like, what I've considered to be a difficult platformer. Again, another example I like to give is I've played Celeste Chapter 9 like 2 or 3 times, and I've had a good time. I'm beating it in like 2 hours. Diet Kaizo, yeah. Also, there's Kitsune Zero, which is like a reskin of one of this developer's other games, but with Yuzu's mom as the main character. Okay, so then you release that like instantly. Again, I'm looking at this like, you know what, this isn't that bad. I'm sure someone else, like... I don't know how to say this politely, but like, I'm sure a lot of, like... A lot of people would look at this and be like, why are you having fun with this? Or like... Just like from the perspective of like, why are you like so calm? Like, you know, the stereotype of like, everyone getting mad at Kaizo and all that. And it's like, I'm not really getting tilted at all. I don't know what that says about me. Like, I'm having a great time learning all the ins and outs of this. Okay, release instantly there. And then rehold. The checkpointing is very nice. So this gives me a horrible idea. What if I tried playing Kaizo but without save states? How would that go, actually? Because I've only ever played Kaizo 1 with save states. I wonder if I could beat it without save states. I don't know if I should be getting a swelled head right now. The main thing is my hand is cramping up because I'm doing a Monster Hunter claw grip on this DualSense, which I already feels like is a very uncomfortable controller. I have a hot take that DualSense is like my least favorite controller this gen, other than Joy-Cons, because, you know, they're in their own camp for multiple reasons. But I genuinely do not like the DualSense ergonomics. It does not fit my hands very well. Which again is like a hot take, because a lot of people really love the DualSense. I do not. I think it's very uncomfortable. The only reason I'm using it is Xbox controllers are loud as hell. They make all sorts of awful clacky noises. So for the sake of not having to worry about noise gating everything, it's just easier to not have to worry about that. Oh shit. That actually kind of worked. That might work actually. Too early. So here's the other conundrum we're facing. What's after this? Shit. I missed the pipe. Classic Mario World Kaizo blunder. Genuinely, this is a problem I have seen like speedrunners have, where they cannot get into the pipe. That kills a run. Yeah, you basically only have one chance into that pipe. Yeah, I went slightly to the right again. I need to like hold off a little bit if that works, but that is actually easier than doing it the quote-unquote intended way, which I think is to do 2 shell bounces there. I think skipping that is actually going to be easier, personally. Like for me, it's going to be easier to do it that way. We love it when games let you not do things the intentional way. Or like, don't have one intended solution, I should clarify. I just need to hold off gas a little bit when I go to the pipe, because otherwise I'll go too far to the side. The other problem is just jumping onto these enemies. Their hitboxes feel a little tiny. It'd also help if I actually remembered what I'm doing, but I blame it on streaming a little bit. Just a teensy bit on streaming. Because trying to, like, talk is what's kind of throwing me off right now. Oh, that's bad. I was gonna bounce, but just missed the shell I needed. Why'd that miss? I'm actually, like, genuinely confused now. Alternate solutions are great. Think about that one. Thanks to that one Breath of the Wild tilting ball puzzle. My favorite is like the revelation that for that batting game in Tears of the Kingdom, you can just use a bomb arrow. Like there's this whole intended solution of you have to attach a bunch of materials to a swinging mechanism to like hit a ball into a target. You can just use a bomb arrow. Skip the entire puzzle if you want. That's great in my opinion. A lot of people get really mad at that because it's like, oh my god, you just cheesed the puzzle, you didn't solve it. It's like, hey, they give you the option to do this. I'm going to do it the fun way if I want to. Or if I want to do it the intended way, that works too. So yeah, I think options are good to some level. Obviously, you can run into a problem with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild you kind of run into. Also Echoes of Wisdom, where sometimes if you have too many solutions, you just end up not using them anymore because, like, you don't need to. Like, why would I need to do all this if I can just summon a thing? I'll just solve all my problems. Like, why would I do all this platforming if I can just summon a rocket at any time? Like, you know, Echoes of Wisdom and actually all three games have like sorting issues, so there's the common complaint of that, and they've basically said they like the sort of like row-based inventory for these games because they like encourage options. They kind of discourage it because I don't like scrolling through. Too high. See, I've gotten close twice, but now I'm losing focus a little bit because I'm talking about Zelda. I'm distracted by hyperfixations. Actually, Zelda really isn't that much of a hyperfixation anymore. Again, my current hyperfixations are basically Guilty Gear and Xenoblade. Followed by... what other gaming hyperfixations do I have? I let go of the wrong button. I let go of X. I meant to let go of a square. That time I didn't let go of either. At some point, I'm probably going to need to just stop talking and lock in. But I like chatting. I like talking. The other thing is accessibility, because it's like, oh, this is really hard. But like, if you have an alternate solutions, feels like a lot of people go through a Zelda hyperfixation. My biggest hyperfixation ever, I say as I look over at my Pokemon plushes, is probably Pokemon, but I fell out of it around Gen 5 actually, which is like not a popular opinion I've discovered on the internet, is that my hyperfixation kind of went away at Gen 5. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. Good job. The 3 levels ahead of you are a lot like this. Tough challenges with only one path to success. It's like a rhythm. Again, if it's frustrating, try coming back later. You can always practice with me anytime. Oh no. So, we might be here for a bit. I don't know if we'll get through these stages in an hour, to be blunt. What the hell am I looking at here? See, my thing is, I don't know if we're gonna stream all these levels, to be honest. Because these are hard, and like, you know, on some level, I actually like this. On the other hand, I don't know how good it works for content reasons, because I'm just bashing my head against the same, like, 3 levels. It'll be me bashing my head against levels for, like, a really long time, so I don't know how entertaining it'd be to actually watch me, you know, play around with this. Damn. Slightly off timing. So, I've had a post from the actual developer, and I'm trying to read this really quickly. Oh shit, this is one of those types of levels. Apparently the developer has also commented on struggling to beat the Kaiser levels. which makes me feel a little bit better in some ways. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. See, this feels doable, though. Like, I'm not discouraged. This is, like, totally doable for my skill set. My only problem is repetition. That's the one thing I don't really care about with Kaizo levels, is having to do the same thing, like, 50 times. Definition of insanity. Meme. But genuinely, the thing I don't like about Kaizo levels, without save states to clarify, is not being able to, or just having to drill the early parts over and over again. It's like, I know how to do this part, it's the rest of it that's the problem. I can't practice it, because I keep dying on the part I've already done. Damn, that's tight, actually. How did you do it the previous times so easily? Now I'm like, I can't do it. I wonder if you can go straight from the pangolin to the fish, and if that would be faster and more efficient. Damn, that's a very narrow time window. Yeah, that's the main concern I have, is just how interesting is it watching me, you know, die over and over again on a Kaizo level. Especially if I'm not, like, saying anything. Verified pangolin shell jump moment, yeah. I'm actually, so here's the thing, I would like to do this game without, like, you know, looking ahead, because it's still, like, you know, a first-time playthrough. I don't want to look too far ahead, but I at least want to get a general idea. Oh no. This is disgusting, actually. Oh god. Oh no. And then there's another room. Okay. I made the right call looking at a video before proceeding. Oh no, and then you have bouncing mushrooms. Oh, they do hack it up once. And so make it, so that's not over. Oh wow, it's only two screens. That's not bad. She says, knowing she'll be here for the next 45 minutes. The main problem is, I don't know how to do this part fast, other than fast falling. Or I can just do it by accident, like, no problem. That was still not fast enough, because I couldn't clear the spike. Yeah, this is like the hardest part, like, just making this little shell jump here. Not even a shell jump, but like, making this platform cycle is really difficult. Again, I keep getting it, but I bought something else later on. Yeah, that's slow. Like, that felt slow. You have to go, like, non-stop here. Okay, if you release, you actually hit the spike, so you can't do that. It's about when you release X, which is not an easy judgment call to make on the fly. Yeah, if I can hit that at the very base of the pangolin, that would help. Shit. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. Again, it is an odd feeling though to be enjoying a masochistic level like this, or a sadistic level I should say. Again, the main question I have is, okay, so what you need to do is bounce in such a way that you don't hit the lip of the platform, you land straight on it. I think that'll fix some of my issues with this timing, because I think that's killing my momentum. If I can keep that momentum longer, that would help. Like if I don't clip it, but that was too slow anyway. Actually, no, I need to fast fall onto the brown platform. I'm still like claw gripping this, by the way. I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. So yeah, fast falling does help there. You know, you can actually just cheese this if you want to. Like, because you can use power-ups anywhere, potentially. Shit, I thought you have to go left one more. Like, now I'm wondering. Not this is a great level to be testing that out on. Because you can set it to like Mario World items where you can just drop one in. So like if you do that, I wonder if you can actually just get like a, you know, a feather and, you know, bypass the like item restrictions of the stage. I hesitated too much. I didn't want to overshoot by undershot. Yeah, I feel like the shell jumps are very not my favorite thing to do in any Kaizo experience. See, now that was slick. We are getting there. Did not jump high enough. I let off a little bit early because I wasn't sure if I'd clipped the ceiling spikes. I almost feel like I need an input display to know what button I'm pressing wrong. Like what button I'm actually releasing too soon there. That does drop. Okay. Another beef I have, I almost feel like resets are slower than a game like Celeste. Small beef, mind you, but still a beef. Yeah, I hit the side, which killed my momentum. Again, I do a thing where I verbalize my mistakes a lot, to try to help me internalize what I'm doing wrong. Doesn't always help, but it is something I find myself doing quite a bit. Ah, fuck. Oh, we gotta do a shell jump. See, I'm getting there. Shell jump. Fuck. You have to let go both and repress. Gotcha. Alright. This is screen 1 of 2 of this stage, by the way. There's another screen after this. Just as a heads up. Almost didn't make that platform cycle. And that just threw off my rhythm. I have a weird take with games. If I know what I'm getting myself into, I don't get as mad. Like, this is genuinely a thing that I feel a lot. Where it's like, okay, if this is Dark Souls, I'm not gonna get as frustrated with it. It's Dark Souls. I'm buying a Dark Souls game. If I didn't want a hard game, why am I buying this? And this is kind of how I feel about this to some level, where it's like, it says Kaizo on the tin. Like, the achievements, like, say, oh yeah, you beat the Kaizo levels, which is like, yeah, they're not being subtle about what they are. They know what they want to be. So it's like, it's harder to fault something that like is saying this is a Kaizo level versus like, you know, out of nowhere giving you just a Kaizo level out of, like, from, yeah, out of nowhere. Like, there are games that do that, where it's like, here's a really, really hard level out of nowhere, and like a massive difficulty spike. Sonic Frontiers, Final Horizon. I got to complain about this game again. Someday I'll have to stream it just to get all my feelings off my chest. But yeah, I have strong feelings about Final Horizon because of that. Just being really difficult and not really telling you it'd be brutally difficult. So you just expect it to be like, more Sonic Frontiers, and it just kicks your teeth in. So yeah, I have a lot of gripes with Final Horizon. Like, I genuinely came out of it first playthrough thinking Final Horizon is like the least fun I've ever had with a Sonic experience ever. Like, genuinely, this is how I felt about Final Horizon on day one. Legit. Like, I thought it was completely miserable from beginning to end. Not even the final boss was cool. I didn't care because I was so pissed off at everything else in Final Horizon that I didn't enjoy it. I'll read that comment in a moment, because I'm actually having an okay attempt here. Yeah, the shell jump is what I'm worried about here. Shit. You have not played Sonic Frontiers since 2022, you should replay it at some point. I have such mixed feelings. It's the most mixed feelings I have on the Sonic game, like, period. Which is frustrating, because it's a game I want to love, but god, the game is, like, fighting you for loving it in a way that makes me really unhappy. It's like, some games are just, like, not meant to be fun, like, you know, an Undertale, you know, route. Okay. Shit. Not even just the bosses, I didn't even like the platforming, to be honest. I don't think... I didn't enjoy, like... It's just Wyvern. It's just Wyvern. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I had to fight Wyvern so goddamn many times. The running section where you have to, like, get to Wyvern over and over again to the point of insanity. So yeah, not the best memories of Frontiers. Shit, I didn't let go of jump. That's what I'm doing wrong there. You have to let go and then repress it. You have to let go both and repress. I'm instinctively only letting go of X, not square, also. Breakthrough It All is a phenomenal song, and that's why it's upsetting to me, because it's like, damn, I really love the song, but I cannot overthink. I cannot not think of how god-awful the Master Coco trial is. Like, every time I hear Breakthrough It All, it just brings me back to my, like, pure, like, upset at, like, everything about the Master Coco trial. See, that's the problem. That's, like, the weird thing, is, like, why am I vibing with this? But, like, I like, have a beef with Sonic Frontiers. Like, what's the difference? Yeah, the first ninja was stupid. Like, it's the hardest trial next to the last one. Well, the second one's just annoying. There's, like, an exploit that helps. Yeah, it's like, if you play Sonic Frontiers and you're like, I don't know if this is for me, that is a completely valid viewpoint, because it's like, god, the game does not put its best foot forward. I actually also don't even like the cyberspace levels in Final Horizon. I think they're too open. Yeah, the game is up front, like, the NPC being like, yeah, no, this is like a Kaizo level. It's like, cool, I know what to expect. It's literally Kaizo. This is, like, literally something you'd see out of a Mario ROM hack, for better or worse. Shit, I got the shell jump part, but not the... I didn't think I was gonna get it, so I wasn't holding left. I wasn't ready to hold left on that. And Final Horizon just had a thing being like, oh yeah, this is meant for people who have already finished the game, which it kinda did, but not from a difficulty perspective, like from a story perspective it had a warning. But like, if it just warned you, like, this is meant for people who, like, really love the game. Okay. Hell yeah, let's go. Here's the other thing about this. I'm struggling with this. Like, you know, no doubt about that, right? It's me. I'm the problem. Like, I'm struggling on this. It's my fault that I'm struggling on this. It's not because I'm just being beat up by a level for no discernible reason, which is, like, my problem with Sonic Frontiers. My problem with Sonic Frontiers is how much doesn't feel like it's in my control. That's the part that bothers me. And that's why Wyvern sucks so much. Because with Wyvern, it feels like they're just throwing all sorts of garbage at you to the point where you can barely pay attention to what's happening, and they expect you to be like, oh yeah, just counter, like perfect counter this. Like, no worries. And it's like, no, I can't do that. Also, by the way, everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, hard mode's hard because it's like frame perfect. I couldn't even do the Master Coco trial on easy. It took me 4 hours or something. So yeah, I don't know if that's what that says about my ability to play like really hard bosses in Sonic games. Yeah, the Master Coco trial was the least fun I've like ever had in a Sonic game, like straight up. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, it took me like 4 hours to beat it on easy, about like 6 hours total because I tried a little bit on hard, I think, and I dropped it to easy. No, wait, I didn't. It was 6 hours on easy total. Like straight up, it took me 6 hours. Like, or so, across 2 days. I spent 4 hours on release day trying to beat it, and I just couldn't do it. On easy, because I already turned the difficulty down to easy because of the stupid, like, the, like, shell robot trial. So yeah, again, I don't know what that says about my ability to play Sonic Frontiers specifically. Locking in. Okay. More. This part's actually pretty doable. Shit, why did I screw up the easy part? Then they patched it. I tried it again after the patch. Beat it first try. On easy, I think. Maybe even normal. I can't remember. The problem with Wyvern, and I saw a video, the reason I'm bitching about this so much is I just watched a video essay on Sonic Frontiers Final Horizon, and they basically complained about how Wyvern has a bunch of different attacks where the telegraphing is sometimes off-screen, and other times it's just so short you can't react to it. So you have to like memorize attack patterns, and then you have a frame, like perfect frame window to counter it. It's just like really unfair. And also the other big gripe with it, and I agree with this wholeheartedly, having to do the running section for Wyvern every time. That is the worst part of that fight. Or the Master Coco trials, just having to do the Wyvern chase scene every time, because it's like 2 minutes long. So yeah, I have a lot of Sonic Frontiers salt, and I do apologize because it is a very well-liked game. But yeah, it is a game I have very strong, not positive feelings towards because of Final Horizon. Got mad about doing it on hard, got to night and died. You got normal first try, Again, I think that's just a reflection of how good I got. See, like, okay, here's the other thing. I went in, like, fresh. I didn't play any of the update content very much. I didn't really do any of, like, the new special Coco or anything. Gross. I do not like this. Again, when you combine Underwater and Kaizo, this feels like a recipe for disaster. But the other problem is, and this is a big beef I have with this particular engine, this is actually a Mario 3 problem, not a Kitsune Tales problem specifically. Again, Mario World has the ability to control your up and down speed when swimming, but Mario 3 doesn't, which means you're just kind of like stuck at a slow fall, which is not great when you're being chased by an eel wall. Yeah, again, for all intents and purposes, this is the first time playthrough. I am looking up level from this point on, just to see how long they are for one thing. So like, you know, doing it perfectly, you can get this in like a minute apparently. Also, add start in 5 minutes. We are not beating this level in 5 minutes. You're currently stuck in Chow Garden Hell? Oh. Trying to get all the emblems still, huh? Also, hi Caitlin. See, I don't like the Chow Garden. That's a hot Sonic Adventure 2 take, especially as someone who grew up with Sonic Adventure 2. I'd never gone to Chow Garden stuff very much. It's not bad, it's just like, to me, a little time consuming. Oh shoot, that's on a timer. Okay. Cool. Like, I respect the Chow Garden, I just feel like it's a bit much. Oh, shoot. I hate this. I hate everything about this. Yeah, this is a Mario World nonsense. I mean, it's a Kaizo level. What am I talking about? But you know what I mean, right? Like, this would be easier with the water control of Mario World versus Mario 3. So it's just like a fundamental, like, quirk of trying to do a Kaizo level in Mario 3. Not that, again, it's not done, or it hasn't been done before, because there's plenty of Mario 3 Kaizo hacks, too. But it is definitely kind of gross. I see a comment about ring racers, and I'm like genuinely puzzled by what this could be about. Huh. Interesting. I might have to Google this level too. We have ads in 3 minutes. I'm probably gonna use the bathroom really quickly again. And then also... look up a video of the level just to kind of get an idea of what to do. Again, Kaizo is kind of one of those things where... Kaizo's one of those things where even if I am not going in completely like spoiler-free, that doesn't really change much because it's different watching a Kaizo level versus playing a Kaizo level. So it's like, I don't really think spoilers for Kaizo are inherently that, like, much of a deal breaker or a game changer, because you still have, like, the fundamentals of, like, how do you actually do the gameplay? So again, it's like, I saw a lot of Kaizo 1 before I ever played it, and even then, it still kicked my teeth in. Wait, what's wrong with Grand Prix rankings in Ring Racers? That'll probably be the last attempt before ads start. And we got 2 minutes. We can probably get another attempt with how fast these have been going. Yeah, okay. The main problem, what do I do about the ghost? That's the biggest hurdle right now, is what the hell do I do about this ghost? Because that just feels kind of inexplicable, because it's like sometimes it just is in your way and you just die, and it's like there's gotta be a way to manipulate its positioning in such a way that you don't die. But hey, we only have one more level after this, so I'm doing better than I thought I would. I thought we'd be stuck on the previous level up until this time limit. Like, we have an hour to get through these final 2 stages, which is, again, I'm arguably doing better than I thought I would be doing. Yeah, like, I don't understand that whatsoever. That's my biggest hurdle, is what the hell do you do about that ghost? Oh, okay. In the 70s. Yeah, 100%ing SA2 is really rough, to be honest. Especially Battle, because they raised some of the rank requirements for emblems, for A ranks. Yeah, there's some real Kaizo stuff right here. Also, like, I can tell why they don't let you use Kiri by default. Apparently you can use a cheat code to play as Kiri. It's like a debug, like dev code kind of a thing. Only Cosmic Wall. Okay, I take it back. Either way, it is a case of like... It's a steep increase though. It's like 20,000 points or something. But again, if you can fast fall in water, this would not be as bad. Trying to play this like Mario... Oh. Shit. Oh, we got ads starting soon, so we're gonna pause here. We'll try this again in a moment. While the ad is finishing, I'm watching a video on this level. So yeah, you just gotta go fast. Ew, oh no. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. Might as well queue up a video on 7-8 while I'm here. Something tells me I'm gonna need it. Alright, this looks very, scary. You know what? This doesn't look that bad, actually. The ads just ended, so we'll hop back over here. While the ad was playing... Oh, I dropped a lot of... I sometimes just inexplicably drop like 5 to 10 frames out of nowhere, and I don't know what causes that. So if there was a blip at some point during that, that's probably why. Alright, we're back to this hell. Well, during the ads, I did look up a video, on this and the next level a little bit, though I didn't get to finish it in time. You can hear the shower racing music in your nightmares? That is, true. You just saying that put the song in my head, to be honest, like, straight up. Like, I just immediately thought of it when you said that. Like, I like the song, it's just... You have to do so goddamn many shower races. So yeah, you just basically have to bait the ghost in a specific timing. It wasn't like great timing. Shit, I almost got it. If I just held off just a smidge longer, I would have gotten it. You know, one nice thing about this, like a very, like, small thing... Actually, dumb question. Does the run button work underwater? I can't tell. Because otherwise, if I don't have to hold run, I'm actually enjoying this because my hand is hurting from all the crab grip or claw grip I've been doing. So like being able to just tap A or tap X in this case is really nice. Genuinely a relief to not have to be mashing 2 buttons at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it, so... again, I can rest my thumb for a little bit. I'm just using my index finger. I'm, like, pretending this is like a fight pad or something. Again, that's like one of my dream goals, is to eventually own an arcade stick of some kind. I have a fight pad, it's the 8BitDo M30. It's not really a fight pad, but it's a 6-button controller, so it kind of works well as one. However... I just think arcade sticks are really cool. I think it'd be fun to like try to play like Street Fighter, and I think I'd do better because again I struggle with 6-button fighters, which use the shoulder buttons. I don't know why. But something about using the shoulder buttons just really throws me off in a fighting game. Damn it, I didn't mash fast enough. That's a tight-ass timing window. But yeah, this doesn't seem too bad, actually. First impressions of all these stages are, oh, I hate this. But then once I actually kind of get to grips with the level, it's like, you know what, this is not that bad, all things considered. I am seeing something out of the corner of my eye, because I saw the video playing of the final level. I... am filled with dread. And what I'm seeing. I should have reset the VTuber when I got back. I don't know where the hell I'm looking sometimes. Yeah, you play... I don't know how good Tekken is on an arcade stick, because of like... KBD... Is that the acronym? Green Backdash? It's like I kind of forgot how to spell for a second. I'm consistently getting past the second fish, so I'll take that as a win. Yeah, I wouldn't... I've briefly considered a leverless at one point in my life, but I think I'd rather go with like a traditional stick, personally. Like, I think that would be easier for the games I play. The main issue with, like, hitbox layouts is how to put this? Something about, like, a lever feels better for me than, like, D-pad. I don't even use analog for, like, Strive, which is, like, kind of sacrilegious. Dual ball and stick. I've seen a video of, like, a top player explaining, like, KBD on different controllers, and it was like, yeah, sometimes, you know, specific arcade sticks can be very difficult for that. I do have a slight grievance with these stages, music restarts. I kind of wish it was more like Celeste and the music just kept playing. I think that would help a lot, but again, this is, you know, more Mario 3 inspired, so it fits the inspiration at least. But again, just a personal, like, thing. I like when music doesn't reset, because I like hearing more of the song. Though again, in general, the music in this game is pretty muted. It's fitting for the vibe, but it's not, like, as, you know, catchy or memorable as, like, actual Mario 3. I panicked. I was, like, the fish are in a weird pattern. I have no clue what they're doing, so I panicked. I kind of literally says instant death on the top of the screen too, so it's like, you know, it's one-hit kill. So again, I think that is the difference between this and, like, something like Final Horizon is just blindsiding. Like, Final Horizon blindsides you with its difficulty, especially pre-patch. It's like extreme difficulty. Here we go again. It's like extreme difficulty in Strive. It's called extreme difficulty. Like, yeah, if you get stuck on Nago, hell, if you get stuck on stage 8 Nago on extreme, I'm not gonna fault anyone for that. This is supposed to be the bullshit super boss of the game. Like, the only reason I got that achievement is I like Dizzy, and turns out her final opponent is Alba, who's comparably easier to cheese the AI for. Like, must die mode, is that a thing? Is there an extreme difficulty? I think there is, actually. Now that I think about it, I think they did have, like, a special difficulty if you beat everything. Yeah, no, that does not sound fun to me. That doesn't sound fun to me in an actual functional game either, to be fair. You know, like a DMC, like a game built around combat in the way that Frontiers wasn't. That still doesn't sound fun. I'm also not good at DMC, is an important thing to stress. Okay, so it's proximity, so you have to wait until he's on the upper part before you start swimming. Again, my biggest issue with this level is kind of what I was saying earlier, where it's like, a lot of things are my fault in this game. A lot of things in this particular stage, because of just how the water physics go. Like that. I just pressed the button too many times to swim up, and I kept gaining momentum. Again, if there's a way to, like, control vertical movement underwater, rather than just swimming, I'd probably like this more, but it's a little rough not being able to actually, like, Mario World style this. That wall's too close for comfort. I mean, hey, getting past 2 of the Kaiser levels, I'll count that as a win. Let's go. We're not done yet, though. We got more fish. Narrow fish pathways. I got clipped on the ceiling, that sucks. Then we have this monstrosity here. Oh, that pushes you both ways. Oh, okay. Both have hitboxes, up and down. That feels easier, actually. it's just me. This doesn't feel too bad. I should not open my mouth. I should shut the hell up. How's everyone doing today? I'm having a good time, actually. I might seem like I'm getting frustrated. And to be fair, I'm playing a very difficult level. But I'm actually having a decent time with this. Yeah, it's just kind of rude more than anything. You can also just kind of swim straight through, like that, apparently. Oh, there's a lot of fish. Too slow. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Also, the wall is kind of a non-issue in this phase, it feels like. At least from what I can tell, so far. Again, the biggest thing is acceleration. Trying to gain acceleration underwater is very difficult. Beyond that, this isn't that bad. So yeah, what the hell do I do here? Cause like, just gaining the speed is the problem. By the way, I think this is like the end of the level from the video I saw. Again, most of these levels are only like a minute long, which is also why I think they're not that bad, because it's like... Mario Maker even has the problem of people like overdoing like feature creep to some level. So it's like, oh, here's a level that's like hard, and also like 10 minutes long. But like, actual Kaizo levels tend to be kind of on the short side. So they don't feel as bad as like they could be. And this is the same... This is the same design philosophy I see in like Celeste. Where like... Celeste is... like Seaside specifically, Chapter 9 is a whole separate beast, but Seaside specifically are really hard. But they're also like 3 screens. They're consistently 3 screens. So like I'm actually okay with them being that hard, because they're really like challenging, but packed into a tight space to the point where it's like, yeah, no, this is like reasonable to me. I should play Celeste on stream, it's on the list. Again, for favorite games, Celeste is definitely on there. For influential, for reasons. Though, to be fair, I don't think I actually cracked my egg. Again, I've pretty comfortably traced my egg crack to Supergirl, of all things, the CW show. Like, the time period of the character of Dreamer / Neonel being introduced lines up pretty well to when I was, like, starting to have egg thoughts, like, really accelerating. So, that's kind of my go-to theory on when my egg cracked exactly, but then, like... a lot of other things like Celeste, and just, like, the coincidentalness of, like, a bunch of, like, transcoded media just kinda hit me like a truck all at once. I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna slow down and just try to maintain speed. Let's go. So yeah, basically I just needed to not approach from the fish I duck. I just had to keep, like, I had to back up and gain speed. Thank you, Chibi. I don't like how the wall is still moving. Anyway, we only have 1 level left. Real quick, I am gonna double check the syncing of the VC face. Just to make sure, since I'm not gonna be looking away from the screen for a bit, something tells me. Alright, final level. Oh, okay, yeah. So I did look up a video of this, and it's like entirely spike-based. It's like a Mario Star Run kind of level. Oh, no. So yeah, here's the gimmick. It's 7, it's like 7- whichever level that was, I forget which number it was, 7-8 or 9, I think, in Mario 3. Like, Ghost House, and also just full of bullshit. But again, this is our final level, essentially, so it should be bullshit, to some level. Okay, maybe not should be bullshit, but you know what I mean, like... It should be a challenge, like, it's the end of the road. I'm also just really bad at the fox form because I didn't use it very much. But yeah, if I have to give anything to a game like Blessed, it's that restarts are a lot faster than a game like this, I think. I think that does make a difference. Where am I landing? Shit. Devious. So you actually kind of have to let it run out if you want to get that power up. So yeah, you do have this little dash move. I need to use it a lot for air correction. Is my takeaway. And I actually need to slow down here because of the beetle at the end. Unless I can just skip it. Yeah, you can actually just skip that. So that's way easier. From what I can tell. Yeah, basically a star run level, which is like kind of a neat concept actually. Yeah. This is the secret to this. Secret to success here is a lot of dashing. The only issue is it's a little finicky timing. The dash, trying to, you know, not go too far and overshoot or not go far enough. That's a little wonky, but, you know, it's not too bad. This is, again, very much a case of it looks really overwhelming. It's doable. I can do this. I am confident in my ability to play Mario / Kitsune Tales. But again, if anything, this makes me curious to see what Kitsune Zero is like, which is again the Mario 1 inspired game more so than this. God, I always undershoot that. Huh. I wonder why. That one in particular I keep undershooting. You know, I just had a realization. There's a major difference between this and actual Kaizo. There are no Kaizo blocks. Not complaining, mind you, but it is something I just kind of, it just dawned on me. It's like, yeah, there's no Kaizo blocks in this. I don't think there's any invisible blocks, period, in this game from what I could tell, which is refreshing, personally. I think Kaizo blocks are, like, dumb, even if... Like, even in actual Kaizo, I think Kaizo blocks are just a beginner's trap in a way that's, like, annoying. It's just like, oh, this is gonna punish you for not knowing a thing is here. It's just dumb. And it's like level design that Mario Maker just kind of, like, thrived on, or the community of, like, not good Mario Maker creatives just thrived on to a point of like, I just got really sick of invisible blocks everywhere. So, again, I appreciate the lack of that in this. Alright, again, this part I keep botching. So I'm gonna land here. Shit. Yeah, it's fair Kaizo, which is like kind of an oxymoron. It's like, I don't know if Kaizo is ever fair, by the definition of it. Actually, no, I disagree with myself here. Kaizo can definitely be fair. Like, again, these are pretty fair levels for, like, Kaizo standards. Like, there's not a lot of, like, bullshit getting in the way. It's just, like, kind of a no-frills, like, tough platforming challenge in a way that I actually really am vibing with. Even if I'm also, like, complaining a bunch, because this is very hard, but I am also just genuinely having fun, like, you know, breaking these levels down. What other hard games do I like? I mean, obvious example is Perfect Run. I don't like the Perfect Run, but that comes down more towards, you know, motion controls. In that case being a Kaizo level where you aren't in complete control. which creates problems. It's like, if it's a game where you have really good control, I don't really mind Kaizo stuff very often. But if the game is not, like, built around it, then I get more, like, pissy over it, basically, is my overall, like, takeaway. It's like, I'm gonna throw a fit more if the game itself feels like it wasn't designed for the challenge it's, like, giving to me. Mario World and 3, for that matter, are very, like, robust games for their time, to the point where you can do a lot of crazy stuff in those games, like, technique-wise. Meaning, there's a lot of untapped potential with these games, specifically Mario World, I think. You know, I'm a Mario 3 girl, but, I think Mario World is definitely the more mechanically rich of the games because of the spin jump and being able to bounce off certain enemies and things of like that. So, like, I do think, you know, Kaizo is cool because it does tap into that potential of the games that was not utilized as much. Don't mind Story of Set when Insane Trilogy made it feel. I didn't either, to be honest. Shit. I need to play Spyro 2. That's a game I need to actually play. The problem is, there's a lot of 1 games that I have finished, but then the sequels I haven't played. So, like, game clearing a sequel, but not playing the original on the stream feels a little weird to me. I don't know if that's like a, you know... I like how I'm doing this as I'm playing, like, a game that technically has a prequel. But, like, it wouldn't count as a favorite, because I like Spyro 1, but it's not a favorite. But I also feel like I should replay it. Final Fantasy VII Remake is in the same boat, actually, where it's like, I wouldn't count it for a favorite for that series, but I also feel like I should play it before I can do a game clearing of Rebirth. Alright, okay. Okay, we're doing this now. Alright, we still die in 1 hit, even if we have a power-up. Gotcha. Now, is this actually the end? Yeah, this kind of looks like the end. So, like, if we can get past this, we're in the clear. I was looking at the video. But yeah, this is the end. If we can beat this, we're done with the game. It's just that one brew house boss? Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, we have to do this in 1 hit. So then he'll go to Spear. And then he'll do 1 more jump cycle. Yeah, as far as Kaizo goes, like... Again, I don't want to sound like arrogant is the only problem. The floor doesn't come back, yeah. So yeah, it is very much like a Kaizo brew house. Like, I don't want to, like, toot my own horn too much, but I feel like this is one of those moments where it's like, at least for me, I don't think this is too unapproachable. I think as far as Kaizo levels in, you know, a Mario-inspired game, this is, like, pretty doable. I don't know if this would be, like, doable for everybody. Like, this is a pretty harsh, like, level. However, this is a case of, like, yeah, for my particular skill set of platformers, I feel like I'm having an alright time with this. Yeah, that one's kind of... that one, I'm gonna have to, like, position, manipulate. And see, this is the awkward thing, is I don't want to, like, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, like, oh yeah, I'm so good at platformers, this isn't that bad. But I do feel like there is some level of, like, I've been playing platformers like this for so much of my life that, you know, this is not as difficult as it probably could be in other circumstances. Oh, thank God, we're done. Clear all 4 Kai's levels in the bonus world. Let's go. Oh, hey. Ah, it's a dev room. Aww. Just thinking about ice cream. Made it through all that, huh? Impressive, nice work. We should have built more crushers, oh. Snuck a fantasy console into the game. All the minigames were made with it. You can make your own with Lua, give it a try. There's an achievement for that, by the way. Based user behavior on my cat. Based. One asks me my opinion on graphics parts, I think they're a good idea. Also, they do have a pride flag on the wall. I approve. Trusting yourself a little as a treat. Oh no, I'm being called out. You know, the onigiri. Someone jiggled the antenna. My tracking's gone out again. Oh, that's just like me for real as well. If that music is life unlived, listen with your whole self. Aw, that's good life advice. You made it to the Goblin House. Congrats, I'll give you some much needed rest. Oh, yeah. SNES is pronounced SNES. One word rhymes with bless. Oh. Starting a fight, I see. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's everybody. I do need to point out the red panda over here, though. I feel like this is very important for me to note. I'm trying to see if these are like Easter eggs over here. Not sure if they are. Actually, no, these are just like windows. These don't seem to do anything. Oh, I just realized this is the cat in question here. That's really cute. Now, it doesn't seem like there's anything else to do here, so we shall move on. Now, I want to test one more thing really quickly before... Well, we got through this way faster. I thought this would even take potentially 2 streams, genuinely. When I saw there were Kaiser levels, I'm like, I don't know if we're getting through this in 1 stream. So that we got through it in like 2 hours... rather remarkable, though again, I do attribute that somewhat to looking up videos for the Kaiser levels to kind of get an idea of what to do. So I'm not like completely going in blind. Aw, thank you. So, I wanted to double check something really quick. I'm pretty sure there's a dev menu in the game. See, like, my thing is, I'm pretty sure there's a code for it. So I'm trying to remember what that code is the problem. I saw it online. I want to say it's just a Konami code, to be honest, but I don't quite remember. You can also just access it elsewhere, too, so... It's taking longer to look up than I'm intending it to. God, where the hell did I see it? To access the cheat codes, enable the cheat mode in the game's option menu. This usually requires entering a specific code or command line argument. Alright, found it, finally. It took longer than I wanted it to. But just for the sake of demonstration. I'm gonna head back over here just for the sake of, you know, main menu and everything. We're still missing a couple achievements, but we can get them, no problem. Huh. To enable or disable cheats, hold the menu special button while on the title screen's root menu and perform the following inputs. What's the cheat button? I didn't mean to close the game. I guess we can just do it this way then. But I just want to see what this is, to be honest. Oh, hi Marcus, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. We just finished the game, by the way, but we are messing around with some other stuff. Alright, let's see if that works. You can also specify cheats as a command line option when starting the game. Soren-induced thunderstorm. I'm assuming you're playing Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn based on Soren, but that's just my guess. Actually, there's one very easy way to find out. Yep, Radiant Dawn, hell yeah. Is it in here? If I can't get this to work, it's fine. I just was curious. Cause it's like, yeah, hold down the cheat button. And it's like, what is that? Had to stop stream early because I might lose power. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was kind of worried about my power going out too. Hold the menu special button. Huh? Does it mean this? Like select? Up, up, down, down, left, right, up, down, down. I'm very confused by how this works. Doesn't help that I'm probably on controller, huh? Hold the menu special button while on the task screen's root menu. I wonder if it means to like, Cause I would assume that would be this. Well, it says menu button, it's like, what is that? I mean, I can just look through here. Oh! Huh. Menu 3? Is that what it means? There we go. It's weird. Aha. Those are new. Anti-grav, God mode, level skip, debug. So we're gonna hop back in here for now. We'll see what's in debug. The debug menu, that's F2. Dialogue tester, swap player character, unlock all abilities, unlock all arcade games. Also, here's the other question I should be asking. Can we replay... We can't replay the cat minigames by default, so... Q6 pipe bonus. Huh. Post-game swap characters. Yeah, all these are set right now. Yeah, the big thing is, oh, you can't actually replay the matching game. That part does suck, actually. As someone who was there are achievements for like the Montreal problem, and also for the... I didn't mean to back all the way out. for the matching game, doing an entire board in one run. But this is basically the only way to get to World 1 again, unfortunately. So for example, for an achievement, you do have to go through World, like, 1... Wait, is it? This is the wrong level. Yeah, it starts from the bottom and goes to... Or from the top and goes to the bottom. We have all our moves, by the way, so we can cheese this part a little bit. There's an achievement for getting through all of Kiri's playthrough without taking damage, basically. Which obviously sounds very absurdly difficult. However, obviously with this dev menu, you can just easily cheese it by just... Wait, was there a slide move? I should have been using that. The other problem I have is I still don't know how to get to that block. Like, obviously we can do this now, but like, okay, how are you supposed to get the scarf? That I don't know. Yeah, we got a little scarf now. Doesn't do anything, but it sure is comfy, says the achievement. And yeah, there's one for beating the Fire Guardian with the scarf. Which again is a tall ask, going through the entire game without taking a hit. But again, you can just do it through the dev menu. Just to show that off. Yeah, not being able to respawn the Cat Merchant games is a little bit disappointing from the standpoint of having to play the game again, essentially, to get those achievements. Slight bummer, but not too big of a deal. You can also just enable God mode, I guess, and play through Kiri's mode this way. Scarf gaming. It's a cute look, though. I would like a scarf like this. I don't think I own a scarf, actually. I should. We're at 666 coins for a little bit. So yeah, now, if we go all the way, if we just be a cheeky asshole, and just like warp to World 6... Well, yeah, World 6. Yeah, no, we can just easily get this achievement, no problem. Maybe some problem, actually. Can you actually replay bosses? Yeah, maybe... Huh. What's World 2-6 pipe bonus, actually? I don't know what that is. When you final fight active, yeah, this has been a major complaint about this game, by the way, that you can't refight bosses, so like, some of these achievements are very complicated. I genuinely don't know what this is. 2-6 pipe bonus. It's like the only thing we didn't do. User seeking Kyo for Samurai. Ghost mini boss, Kiri intro, Oni final fight. So yeah, this doesn't actually work apparently. Which is kind of a bummer actually, that we can't just refight this boss for the sake of demonstrating this. Unless I'm just missing an option, which could be the case. We also beat the game on hard mode, which is a fun accomplishment. So anyway, 1, we didn't accomplish anything, and 2, I guess I'll be getting this achievement on my own time later on. Wait, gosh darn second. Huh, so we can actually replay these. It's a little complicated.
Match 2.
So if we can keep replaying this over and over again, I guess we could just memorize it at a point. Assuming it's the same every time, that's the other question. If it's the same every time, yeah, we can feasibly memorize this.
Match.
Hey, guess who doesn't remember any of what I had just done? Like, guess who completely forgot everything? I am BSing my way through this so hard right now. There's one down here. I'm gonna be smart this time. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Where's the other fish? What's there? Oh god, now we have a problem. We're actually really close, but I don't remember the other. Oh, we got it. Fully clear the memory game board. And now we have everybody's favorite, which is Gamba. So we're gonna go Gamba. That would be this one?
Match.
Nope. It must be the other one. Alright. One. Alright, Monty Hall.
Let's behind one door.
Alright, chat. Do you have any input on this, or should I just pick one? Look at this happy cloud. Look at that little smirky cloud up there.
Allow me to.
Wait. Oh, I did choose middle. Well, now we have the same problem as always of do we switch? Hey! I don't know if that's fixed, actually, because it was middle previously, so it might just be fixed from my file. Yeah, either way, that's a couple more of the achievements obtained. I don't know why I dropped an extra frame. I thought I dropped more with how many times I opened and closed the game. Achievement-wise, what are we missing? We're missing Beat Force 7 without Rainbow Fox power. That's the other dash stage. You can do that completely with Kiri's abilities. Getting first place in the Day at the Races minigame Magma Marathon with the slowest character, beating the Tengu game with 10,000 points, which is hard, and then reaching the Oni with the Scarf. Actually, it might be a way to do that, actually. If you unset this. It might be possible to unset something to actually allow you to refight this, but I'm not quite sure. So yeah, if I want the final achievement, I'll have to play through the entire game again, like twice, because you have to do it with both characters. So kind of a bummer there, but again, I might do that on my own time. I did enjoy this quite a bit, so I wouldn't mind going through it again. Again, I'm really wondering about that 2-6 pipe bonus though. 2-6. Which level is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this one. I'm like genuinely wondering what the pipe bonus is. Yeah, basically refighting bosses and replaying World 1, I think are like the two things I have seen some complaints about. All things considered, that's not a whole lot, like, you know, those are like relatively like small issues to have in the grand scheme of things, so I definitely think this is a very polished experience. I didn't really run into any glitches. Some wonky hitboxes here or there, but nothing like, you know, overly punishing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, what does it mean by pipe bonus? Yeah, we lost the scarf because we got hit. So again, basically a perfect run through Kiri's story. That just sounds like an impossible ask, personally. Like, just not fun, for one thing. I wonder if the pipe... Oh... shit, I forgot you can have a slide move in this game. Oops. Yeah, I wonder if the thing it's talking about is like, there's a pipe that has an item, and it's like, does the pipe have that item still, kind of a thing? Or has it already been obtained? Either way, again, this was a lot of fun. First game clear, in a way. Well, official game clear, because again, Mario Deluxe technically counts, since I've never gotten credits in that. I'm sus of that pipe up there, actually. So yeah, the other issue with this game, and this isn't an issue with the game itself, but just like the scale of it, is it's an indie game. So like there's not a ton of knowledge on it. So like, you know, finding out what this pipe bonus means on the menu, that's not gonna be easy just by the nature of like there not being that much info out on this game. It's like, it's harder to find resources. Again, just finding the code for the dev menu took me way longer than it probably should have, just because, yeah, there aren't as many resources on a game like this. Versus like a AAA that a lot of people are scouring to find information on. So it ends up being a little bit hard to find, like details on certain, like, Easter eggs and stuff of that nature. So again, not really an issue with the game itself, but a reflection of it being an indie game. Though it is coming out on console this year actually. God, we're in 2025, I keep forgetting. So likely this game might have a second wind, if it comes out on Switch, frankly. Just by the nature of, like, you know, Mario 3-esque platformer on Switch, it feels like it will do well on Switch, potentially more so than PC. Like, if it's in an indie direct as a shadow drop on console, which I actually expect the next time there's like an indie showcase, I think this game could find a new audience. Not that this game did badly from what I gather, but just, you know what I mean, like... See, now I'm like exploring, because I'm like wondering what the pipe bonus is. Oh, this is just like all the way out here, huh? Yeah, so I have no clue what that like means, so we'll just back out for now. Yeah, not being able to refight bosses is definitely a bit of a drag. Not that the bosses were like anything to write home about, I'd say. They're pretty, you know, straightforward. Gonna turn that off for now. But yeah, you have access to all this stuff here. Same display time played. So yeah, this took over 2 hours. You also have an IL timer, which is great for speedrunning. But again, it's a weird, like, quirk, because on one hand, it's like, oh, this is speedrun friendly, but you also can't just go back to World 1 easily, which feels like a problem for a game, because then you can't, like, do ILs as easily. You have to go through a dev menu to, like, practice a level over and over again. But yeah, the last 2 achievements, other than the scarf, are tied to this. Basically, I have 2 more minigames left. Oh wait, we also have 4-7. Screw it, we'll try it. I want to try it a couple more times on stream, because again, we did get through that faster than I had anticipated for... this... right? This doesn't feel right. Is this... which world is this? Is this 3? One, 2, 3, 4. This should be world 4, but I don't feel like this is right. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be this one. It is this one. I'm looking at this, like... Yeah, no, we're not trying this as Yusu. We're trying this as Kiri, for obvious reasons. Given that we just did a bunch of Kaiser shit, I wonder how easy this will be. Not very, okay. Ads start in 5 minutes, so I will start wrapping up the stream before too long. For the sake of, like, not sitting through ads just to end the stream. I'll do soft screen. Again, it's not a big deal. I'll do this on my own time, I mean. I'll give this, like, 2 more attempts, and then we'll call it for today. Yeah, if you like, you know, retro-style platformers, I do highly recommend this game. It's like 20 bucks, I think. It's not, oh, USD. It's not too bad. I think it went on sale not too long ago, either. Well, that was 2 attempts, so I will throw in the towel here. Yeah, I'll do that on my own time. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed watching me go through this game for the first time. And again, I would like to do more game clearing in the future. Next stream will probably be Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday, I haven't decided yet. If I feel up to streaming tomorrow, I might. Otherwise, Thursday for sure. I don't know what we're doing on Thursday. We might go back to my favorites. Next favorite will be a Bizhawk Shuffler, actually, of a bunch of really wild childhood games I grew up with. So, a lot of, really iffy licensed games and non-licensed games. So again, that might not be next. If I decide I want to do a game clear, we might do something else. I don't know how the hell I'm picking game clearing games. It's just kind of a whim. I just picked this game first because, let's be real, look at it. This is me coded. So I figured this would be a good game to start with, but I kind of don't know what to do next. I might do Deltarune, actually. Genuinely, I might do Deltarune Chapter 1. And because I'm... Okay, here's a question. Would you count Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 as separate game clears? Because they have different sets of credits. Does that make sense? Because otherwise I could tease it out and it could technically be 4 game clears. But that feels a little cheap, actually. Just a little cheap. Just arbitrarily padding out that list a bit. Deltarune is definitely up there. There's a lot of games I haven't played though, so... We'll see. Either way, thank you all for watching. Thanks for stopping by, for chatting and lurking, and being supportive as always. Again, it means the world to me that I'm able to do this, to share games like this for the first time with y'all. Yeah, it felt good getting through the Kaiser level relatively easily. It's like, oh good, I still have it. I'm not like totally rusty at like Kaiser style games, because it's been a bit since I played the original Kaizo. Like, now I'm like itching to play that actually. Now I'm like, hey, what if I try to beat that without save states? What if I just hate my life? Because, oh yeah, that one does have invisible blocks. Either way, I don't know if we're raiding anybody. I think I'm just gonna call it, because I am a little bit pooped, to be honest. But I do hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and a good week. Let's hope this is a good week. We all could use a good week, I think. Well, on that note, I will be signing up for now. Again, next stream will probably be tomorrow or Thursday, if there is another one this week. And the game is undecided, because I have a couple options that I'm bouncing between. Yeah, take care y'all, and have a good night.